Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Great news for Electroneum. Let's talk about a trouble-free rollout. Yeah, that's right. The Electroneum chain is now active. People are going to be developing smart contracts on them. According to the Electroneum team, everything went well. Now, we need to talk about some things. These are going to be some interesting details today. The news around Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, crossing the $72,000 mark per Bitcoin. Very, very good for, of course, many of these altcoins, the cryptocurrency space as a whole. But what I find very interesting, and all you Electroneum heads need to consider this, is the first video, and this was, I think, not even, was it a month ago? It was maybe a little bit over a month ago, right? When I was talking about the Electroneum project Aurelius. Electroneum was at a price of 0.002 cents, right? That wasn't long ago. That's less than 2 months ago. Now consider this. There's so much hype around Bitcoin, which went from the $40,000 mark over the last few months to $70,000. It's all, getting close to doubling in value, right? But look at what Electroneum did. It's since the time that we spoke about Project Aurelius, Electroneum went up about 3 times, right? It's 3x'd in that time, and it's not done yet. Again, I think the last big gains in Electroneum happened where it did something like, I think, a 5x several years ago, right? Prior to that, we spoke about it hit around 20 cents. That was at the hype of its ICO rather, and it reached an all-time highs after the launch of a good IPO. I'm sorry, ICO. And now it's 3x in just the period of time between us announcing Project Aurelius launching in about 8 weeks, about 2 months, and now where it's launched well. So, one second here. I got a crazy. Okay, I'm back. I had a little disturbance with one of my animals. So, yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So, had the advantage been taken of Electroneum at that stage, you'd already have, in comparison to Bitcoin, imagine if you, Bitcoin holders, Bitcoin maximalists, and so on, tripled their Bitcoin value and holdings. They go insane, right? And that's what's happened with Electroneum just over the last 8 weeks or so. Now, there's going to be some interesting things going on with Electroneum, the capabilities of the various things it's going to do. Richard Ailes had mentioned earlier that Electroneum had some secret sauce, some secret capabilities that the comparable blockchains don't have. So that's going to be interesting to see what that is. Also, as Richard Ailes was bringing out, with all these smart contracts, these developers, people are going to be able to create tokens on Electroneum. So this is a very important segue for Bitcoin MYK. Many of you all who watch the channel, and if you're watching the channel and you guys comment and you get involved with the channel, don't forget to subscribe, guys, and like the video, right? Subscribe, because of course we're going to be doing more videos you want to hear about. Subscribe is going to be better for you because you're going to be alerted to the videos, right? But also, if you are a part of our community, you are well aware that we have our own cryptocurrency project, and it has some similarities to Electroneum. Electroneum gives out the coins every month. We call it basic income, universal basic income, as a means to meet AI development, AI coins, AI technology, as to say we could be marching into situations where robotics replaces many of the jobs and artificial intelligence, and people are going to be probably sitting home trading cryptocurrency, probably playing games, probably remote working, those who still can outpace the AI, which will be very few. Um, and some people, it is projected, will receive, whether it be cryptocurrency, basic income payments, whether it be at the government level, like similar to what we saw during the pandemic, or whether it be some aspect of that. In any event, it is a way to address a needed issue to be addressed in artificial intelligence and what will be Chat GPT 5. And I can tell you now, guys, as a person who studies these things and looks into them, that it is far beyond the capability of what you all could imagine, maybe by 30, 40 years, right? And so you're like 30, 40 years behind what it can do. Get you over to Bitcoin MYK really fast. We have a very much a community interactive platform where you can earn our cryptocurrency by mining it through social media like activities and so on and so forth. But if you can imagine that we're going to at some point in the future be an Electroneum coin, imagine that. So instead of there being kind of this fork in the road where we fork from Electroneum, imagine us being part of the Electroneum blockchain, Bitcoin MYK, and you're able to take advantage of our project without getting out of the Electroneum ecosystem. So I think that's going to bring many of you guys to a good place with what we're doing, so you're not feeling like, yeah, because I know how it is. I know, like, when you're just oversaturated with so many projects, and this way you can stay in the Electroneum ecosystem. I think it's going to be better for Electroneum with these various ways to build value around the Electroneum blockchain. All right, so I'm not logged in, but this is our project, Bitcoin MYK backed dollars. And this is what's going to be part of the Electroneum at some point in the future. As the development teams come in, as there are tokenization on Electroneum, of course, we're going to be able to do a variety of things with smart contracts, but you can just kind of see the history of the price of the Bitcoin MYK backed dollar. It's almost comparably on par with the price of Electroneum. That's been the history of it, right? But again, I think many of you are going to feel much more comfortable if we're closely involved with the Electroneum community, at least on the same blockchain, where you can hold your Electroneum in Bitcoin MYK backed dollars or Electroneum. You'll be able to, of course, move it back and forth as you see fit. And of course, this will strengthen the value of Electroneum. So it will be a very ecosystem driven approach that I think will just fare better for all communities involved. Of course, we've been a big supporter of the Electroneum community for years, as many of you. And, we hope you continue to support not only the channel, but our project. And we think that's going to end up being great for us all. But I'm not going to go much longer with the video. Just a reminder, many of you all are starting to watch the videos again, getting several hundred views a video or whatnot. Please just take a moment to hit that subscribe button, to hit that like button, if you would, please. If you find any value or appreciation in the content, we'll be very much appreciative of that. And we can promise you that there will be many more great videos in the future about Electroneum. We see Electroneum as one of those great golden projects that I feel like they did everything right in the cryptocurrency space. Unfortunately, they didn't get the credit that they deserve. Over the last 8 weeks, as I had underlined. I would think that was way more impressive than what we saw with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin maxis are going to be Bitcoin maxis. They probably don't see that what Electroneum did as impressive as maybe we do, but you know, I think all things considered, they could appreciate what Electroneum has done a great deal more. I would say the same thing about our project. If you take a moment, take a look at it, I think you guys will like what it looks like. And it went up like 2,000% the other week. So a lot of promise there. And a lot of possibilities there. But that's all we want to say in this video. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.